New Fox turns for home clear over Rusty Lee. Golden carries to the outside, but New Fox has won the Top Gun. New Fox won it by 2 lengths to Rusty Lee.
My man and Jakari, New Fox and Jakari, New Fox, Golden Currency, New Fox in front and he's got there. New Fox has beaten Golden.
Fox on the run, he's streaming and everybody comes around and take a run and hide yourself away.
If ever there was a greyhound destined to make his mark on the stud scene, it has to be one with impeccable bloodlines, performances that separate the great dogs from the good ones, and of course the temperament, physique and class which stands them alone. New Fox is just that dog.
Here's the lure for the Eric Thompson, won last year by Romany Gypsy. Racing, New Fox bounded out straight to the lead. Gears Girl is second and they're followed by Not Bad Thanks. Over on the inside is Tears for Denny, then came Early School and Hairy Ghost. Well back Urgency and Uncle Laurie the last one. 200 to go in the Eric Thompson. New Fox on top by 5. Gears Girl is second, Tears for Denny third, and then came Early School and further back was Urgency, but New Fox right out on the bunny from Gears Girl. Let's check the timer. At the judge, New Fox in 25 and 33. Second is Gears Girl, third is Urgency. Then came Tears for Denny. They were followed by Uncle Laurie, Not Bad Thanks, Early School and Hairy Ghost, and there is a potential champion for you.
At only his second race start, New Fox recorded the figures of 25.33 at the Parklands track on the Gold Coast, winning the final of the Eric Thompson Memorial. This time was only 4 100ths outside the world record and saw New Fox become the fastest male greyhound ever to race at the track, a title which sits easily on the shoulders of the 33-kilo Red Brindle Flyer. But it takes more than one run to make a champion, and in a career which lasted under 8 months, New Fox would leave an indelible impression on the minds of greyhound fans around Australia. 22 starts for 14 wins, 2 seconds and 4 thirds, $88,000 in prize money, and the scalps of Australia's best in his wake as he raced from maiden class to free-for-all status in just 5 starts. Racetrack performances alone are no guarantee of success as a stud dog, but the breeding and bloodlines of New Fox can only be described as royalty. By a champion sire New Tears out of Australia's champion brood bitch Golden Fox, New Fox has it all. His dam was by another former world record holder Brother Fox out of the extraordinary Travelling Girl. Extraordinary in the fact that her offspring have produced winners whose prize money amount to more than $1.1 million, creating a dynasty never seen before. Apart from Golden Fox, Travelling Girl is the mother of former top greyhounds Whip Tip, Hickory, National Derby winner Clover Chief, Gotta Be Solid, Travelling Short and Pinto, and is Australia's greatest city-winning producer. Now, although New Fox's dad was a former great, his mum was no slouch either.
Racing, Dancing Gamble began brilliantly again. There goes the champ straight across to the face of the field to lead by 3 lengths on Golden Fox, and Metal Springs down the outside, but she got bumped. Final Warrior got to third, then Royal Cowboy See Ya. Metal Springs back to 6th from Barbarian and Vibrant Tide. Dancing Gamble over the back, about to be put under pressure, in fact very much so by Golden Fox. Golden Fox runs a length and a half, 2 lengths clear of Dancing Gamble, 5 lengths away Final Warrior, and they're followed by See Ya, but it's the big race trainer Dennis Reed for Benelbo, and Golden Fox coming away to win the 4X final. Golden Fox 3.5 the Dancing Gamble, See Ya Red.
Golden Fox's first litter to New Tears saw greyhounds of the calibre of Under Thunder, Travelling Tears, Golden Mike and Miss Lindy Lou accumulate more than $180,000 in stakes earnings. Her second litter to Chariot Supreme unleashed the 1994 Galaxy victor Travelling Ghost, as well as Urgency, Nirvana Lee and the New Zealand St Ledger winner Early Warning. The repeat mating to New Tears in 1992 saw city winners Tears for Denny and Harbour City Fox appear on the scene, but none were more impressive than their illustrious litter brother, New Fox.
New Fox, box number 4, the traps are full, they're set. Here comes the bunny, ready to run. Racing, New Fox third into stride, but he's got good speed, but not enough speed to lead. Going to the front is Greg Rana, but New Fox mustering toe, whip past him. Going up to third, Lucky Gordon, well back in the field, Tears for Denny. Then Maria's Magic, Pearl Choice, and Little Sure Shot and Cool Request. New Fox has got the bunny humming by 6 or 7. Lucky Gordon sticks on from Tears for Denny and Maria's Magic. Lucky Fox clear, can he break the record? I don't know, he's 10 in front, he's going down to the line, he's too good. And Lucky Fox has beaten, New Fox has beaten Lucky Gordon.
At only his fourth race start, New Fox created track record figures at Launton of 27.06, winning by 10 lengths. His next two starts saw him elevated to open class company in the heat and final of the Pine Rivers Cup, which was soon inscribed with the name of New Fox as the winner. His record at this stage sat at 6 starts for 6 wins, and his next mission was the rich Tweedheads Galaxy, where he won his heat in 23.75 before tasting defeat for the first time when third in the final to kennelmate Travelling Ghost. Up against the fellow champion Flying Amy in the Young Guns Challenge at Toowoomba, he was beaten only 2 lengths in another track record run. At his next start, he would take on the brilliant Victorian Golden Currency in a match race, giving away age and experience, but certainly not class.
Ready to go, stand by, off in the challenge. Good start, first out, Golden Currency. New Fox away brilliantly. Smooger to third and Tender Fox didn't begin well. To the top turn, New Fox went with Golden Currency and got away from it. Led a length and a half, 2 to Smooger, 2 to Tender Fox. New Fox in front, a length and a half, Golden Currency. 2 lengths away, Smooger, 2 to Tender Fox. Into the straight they come, halfway down the straight, and the leader was New Fox. Charged away, 5 in front of Golden Currency, and Smooger's flying, but Tender Fox won at 5 to Smooger. Third home, Golden Currency.
An exhilarating display of sustained speed at Toowoomba saw New Fox clock the time of 25.50, only 1/100th outside Amy's track record. 5 days later, the young champs were to meet again in a heat of the Gold Coast Cup, and a run by New Fox, which could only be described as a certainty beaten.
Here's the lure now, heat 2 of the Cup, set. Racing, Flying Amy flew out from the outside, straight to the lead she goes from Railway Road, then Silver Spice, New Fox. Behind them, Scenic Cuba and Take Silk, the last one. Hello, Railway Road's got up on the inside of Flying Amy to join her. 2 lengths to New Fox. 3 away, Silver Spice, Scenic Cuba and then Take Silk on the turn. Railway Road and Flying Amy. Flying Amy regains the lead. New Fox, it's trying for a run. He got balked. Flying Amy in front. New Fox comes to second. Flying Amy.
A third in the final of the Cup took New Fox's stakes earnings to just over $30,000. North to Queensland again, this time for the Launton $100,000 series. And from box 1 in his heat, he was back in the winners list in a big way.
Set. Racing, New Fox began brilliantly, straight to the lead. Copper Tiger coming across to second. Third is Another Vapor, then came Bourbon Rebel and Fair Revenge, the last one. Down the back, and New Fox by 5. Another Vapor's running second, about 3 lengths away, Bourbon Rebel outside Copper Tiger, and Fair Revenge the last one. New Fox, 7 lengths clear up the side. The time is the interesting factor. He's 7 or 8 in front of Another Vapor, then came Copper Tiger, but New Fox well clear, and New Fox has won by about 8 lengths. Second went to Another Vapor, third Copper Tiger, then came Fair Revenge.
An 8 lengths romp in the time of 27.05 sliced 1/100th off his own track record. His semi-final win 1 week later elevated him to odds-on favouritism for one of the richest provincial race finals in Australia, before bad luck again stifled his claim for victory, this time running third from box 5. Until now, New Fox had only raced on grass tracks, and the cynics were quick to point this out. But as well as being a brilliant galloper, New Fox must also be able to read. For at Albion Park in the spring, he dispelled all fears that the loam surface and the step up to 520 metres would bring about his downfall.
Racing, New Fox came out moderately and Sir Timothy won the jump. Down the outside is Joe Penny. New Fox charging through in the centre is getting to third. Out of the straight and Joe Penny. It'll be interesting now. Joe Penny by 3 to New Fox and 1 to Sir Timothy. Then came Regal Rebel followed by Jim's Folly. Heyday and Peter Vincent the last one. Joe Penny by 2 lengths on New Fox is searching for an inside passage and he's getting it too. New Fox up to Joe Penny as they swing for home. Then Sir Timothy. New Fox now starts to draw away and New Fox goes on to beat Joe Penny by 2 1/4.
A 30 and 56 win, and 1 week later he would again take on all comers in the heats of the Group 1 Coca-Cola Cup. Attempting to emulate the deeds of his mother, who was successful in 1989, New Fox won his heat by 2.5 lengths before being the victim of a first turn traffic jam in the final off box 8, the first time in his career he had ever been unplaced. Until now, trainer Dennis Reed had placed New Fox to perfection. 18 starts for 12 wins and 5 placings. Here's a montage of the best of the rest for the brilliant Brindle Flyer.
Racing in the Cup at New Fox centre field to go. First out was Diamond Rill from Joe Penny. Check Tears. New Fox racing fourth. Only 3 from the lead, and here he comes. Further back on the inside, Perot Star. They're followed by Conquering Wind, Spotted Chassis, and at the tail is National Bobby. The front runner, Diamond Rill, by a length. New Fox on the outside is coming with a monster run. Joe Penny comes to the outside from Perot Star. The Boom Pup went for home. New Fox, he's top class. Look at him go. He's all too good. New Fox by 4 lengths to Diamond Rill.
New Fox. Boom Dog in box 8. Golden Currency, the checks, about to break in the first, and they're off. New Fox, one of the last away, and Golden Currency flew out with Beware My Man. New Fox going very quickly around them to third, and then Jakari and Pretty Pop and River Ablaze riding Shotgun and Tech Talk on the side. Beware My Man leads, but here's the Fox on the outside, looming up with Golden Currency. New Fox grabbed the lead in the corner from Beware My Man and Jakari. New Fox and Jakari. New Fox, Golden Currency. New Fox in front, and he's got there. New Fox has beaten Golden Currency.
$1.70 and $1.05 for New Fox. Box 3. Racing. Oh, he was badly away, New Fox, and Marinette pinged out to lead Mr. Cuter. New Fox dives to the fence and goes to third. They run down to this first turn, and New Fox is trying to get through on the inside. He's nearly through. It's Mr. Cuter by a length on New Fox. One away, Scenic Cuba coming to third. Then Zulu's Pride followed by Marinette. Well back now is Our Answer, Ben Bennett, and Golden West is one of the last. New Fox takes over, and he strides 2 clear of Scenic Cuba. Mr. Cuter is third. Round the outside, Our Answer running a cheeky race, but New Fox in front. Didn't know much about the start, but he's too good at the finish. New Fox has won from Scenic Cuba. Third placing, Mr. Cuter. All set. Racing. New Fox was away okay without being brilliant. Now he's charging up. Miss D. Ross, the leader, joined by New Fox, and Whisper This comes to third as New Fox shoots to the lead. Then Misty Vapor Solo Supreme. Well back is Bibbs Image from Fair Revenge, and Coonavilla Clive the last one. New Fox put 10 lengths on his eye rivals as they come down the side. Whisper This in second placing. Then Bibbs Image followed by Miss D. Ross. But New Fox is motoring along. He's well clear. New Fox by 10. Second went to Bibbs Image. Whisper This.
New Fox's 12 wins to date had yielded a combined winning margin of over 66 lengths, but to some, he was a surprise selection in the Top Gun field for 1994. But all you can do is win, and New Fox had certainly done plenty of that. The step up to racing the best hand-picked field in Australia was to test his mettle, especially when you consider he was up against the likes of the reigning national sprint champion Gallant Ruler, Golden Easter Egg and Australian Cup victor Mancunian Girl, the brilliant Victorians Golden Currency, Light of Fire and Kyasha, as well as the seasoned and well-performed Queenslander Tobin Lee. Stiff competition and a task made even more difficult considering he'd never seen Olympic Park before he stepped out from box 7 in the 1994 Top Gun.
Racing, Light of Fire missed the start. Rusty Lee was first to go with Kyash. There's a good charge early. Golden Currency's not far off the pace. The reserve, Rusty Lee's the leader. About a length and a half to New Fox, 3 lengths to Golden Currency, then Light of Fire. Then came Kyash, Tobin Lee, well back Mancunian Girl in early trouble, and so too was Gallant Ruler. Rusty Lee being tackled by New Fox. New Fox the leader now in the Top Gun. 2 to Rusty Lee, then Golden Currency further back on the inside, a Light of Fire. But New Fox wins the Top Gun by 2 lengths. Rusty Lee second and a half.
The winning margin of 2.5 lengths was only overshadowed by his blistering time of 29.98 and of course the $40,000 first prize cheque. New Fox had now arrived on the scene in a big way, and Dennis Reed had transformed him from a flying maiden winner at the Gold Coast to beating unquestionably the best in Australia in only 18 starts. And whilst the iron is hot, strike with it, which is just what New Fox did at his next start in a heat of the 1994 Melbourne Cup. From box 1, he was again having his first look at Sandown Park.
Ready? Racing, New Fox on the inside again, okay. Super Impact on the outside is showing great speed. New Fox, Super Impact into the first corner, clear. Getting back on the inside there is Dynamic Grove. They swing to the back straight though. And New Fox, the lead of the favourite, raced away. 4 Super Impact, 2 away. Rusty Lee third in the gap, then to Worth backing. They were followed by Dynamic Grove. Then came No Object, followed by Refer and last Burning Talent. New Fox 6 in front on the circle over Super Impact. Around them then came Worth Backing, but New Fox is too good. New Fox about 14, Super Impact, Worth Backing third.
The time of 30:01 gave New Fox the honour of being the third fastest ever around the tight turning Sandown Park track. In the final, he would start one of the favourites, again from an unsuitable box 7, but no matter what marble he drew in any race, New Fox always gave his best.
And they're almost set to go for the Group 1 Scripps Melbourne Cup. Here's the lure, they're set. Racing, Bon Jace on the inside was slow to begin away, very fast, Kid Giant. Going up in a hurry there, Zippity Magic and railing through Light of Fire as they go to the back straight, and Bon Jace came down. Going to the back straight now, the leader Light of Fire. Got away 3 or 4, Zippity Magic, Kid Giant. They were followed by New Fox, Mac Talent, well back Glen D, and he's a Talent running up the back straight, and Light of Fire the leader. 2 or 3 to Zippity Magic running a great race, then New Fox in the straight, Light of Fire the leader. Zippity Magic flashing to it, but Light of Fire! Light of Fire wins the Melbourne Cup from Zippity Magic, New Fox third.
The third placing in the Classic final saw New Fox's career earnings rise to $88,000 in only 7.5 months of racing. A dropped hind muscle at his next start would be the last time New Fox ever graced the track with his speed and brilliance. Trainer Dennis Reed was not prepared to risk the greyhound he states as being the fastest he's ever trained with a serious injury. And although his race career may be over, it's the dawning of a new day, and breeders throughout Australia now have the opportunity to utilise what was surely one of the fastest, keenest and most determined greyhounds ever to race. New Fox is now standing at Peter Denaro's Rustic Venture Kennels for a fee of only $650. When you consider the impeccable bloodlines of a breeding dynasty, coupled with the pure brilliance of a racetrack champion, New Fox must surely be top of the list when it comes to choosing your brood bitch's perfect partner. The fastest male greyhound ever to race at the speed tracks of the Gold Coast and Toowoomba, the third fastest ever at Sandown Park, the record holder at Launton and 22 starts for 14 wins and 6 placings, New Fox has all the credentials to be a champion sire.